Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. It is currently 3:11 a.m. and I'm recording this just to keep myself sane because I've been going through a really rough patch in my life, and when I tell you it couldn't have come at like the worst time, it's um like literally I was in my bed and I felt myself starting to cry, and I was like, girl, you need to talk about this. You need to talk about this so you're just not sitting there with pent up emotions. And what better way to express my emotions and get it all out than to film another YouTube video, because it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys. And maybe, I don't know, maybe someone else needs to hear this right now, or at least needs to know that they aren't alone. Baby, we all going through it. So yeah. um so like I said, I'm going through a really, really rough patch in my life. I'm currently a senior. um it's my last semester. I'm about to graduate in May. So I got kind of a whole month left before I graduate. And this, the month of March has been absolutely draining. And I guess you could be cuz Mercury or Venus is in retrograde or whatever the fuck, but man, when I tell y'all the weapons have been forming, and on top of that they've been prospering. Oh my god, right? And I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on. Oh my god, tear. Okay, I did not soak that up properly. Oh well. Um like I don't know. It didn't start off that way. My senior year has been I don't know. I wanted to do a lot for my senior year. I had all these big plans. My senior year, I wanted to be chill, drama free. I wanted to be on top of my stuff. I wanted to be a part of a lot of things on campus, because I'm it's literally my last year. And I don't know, I wanted to go out with a bang. You feel me? I wanted to be a part of literally everything that I could be a part of, just because it's I don't know, I developed here. You feel me? This was a very crucial segment of my life. And I like to think of things as I'm in a movie, or I'm in a TV series. This is literally my series finale. You feel me? This is the last season. But it's this is the last season, but the past couple episodes have just been rough as fuck. And like I said, it just feels so out of nowhere. Let me tell you where I think it started. Right? I think it started when I lost my Instagram. I think that was the downfall of everything. It was summer of 2024. I had been arguing with somebody in the comment section of Instagram, but I don't think I did anything wrong. It's cause y'all know that joke where it's um oh posters on Instagram Reels, because they know that Instagram Reels comment sections are really fucking mean. I was arguing with someone because they were just being so fucking rude, and I was you're being a rude ass bitch. Boom. Community guideline violation. We've temporarily disabled your account. Now, this account was really important to me. Listen, I know this is a first world problem, but I don't care. I feel when I came to my college, I was definitely a whole different person. It was high school me, fresh out. I was fresh out of high school. I barely developed my personality for real, but over time, the past 4 years, I've made a name for myself. I've developed a personality for myself, an aesthetic, and not even in a, I don't know how to describe it, like oh, I have this image that I made that I can used as a mask or like a facade. Like no, like I created a name for myself, like and then like literally like some of my old friends from like high school who were like older than me also went to this college as well, and like I felt like I had like formed a community, like a community of like people that I kind of already knew, and then the new people that like you know I was like getting to know and like forming my connections with. And it's like I feel like that all accumulated on my Instagram page. Like I created memories, and like you could literally see me develop as a person on this Instagram. And then just in one like fell swoop, gone. Like it was just gone. Now me being the hopeful girl that I am, right? I held out hope. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna send an appeal, and they're gonna see that I wasn't wrong. Like like I'm gonna have faith and think that they're gonna lock in with me. They're gonna give me my account back. 9 months later, yeah, 9 months later, they didn't give it back. They was like, I'm permanently disabling, right? But like that's later on, right? Because I feel like that's where it started. Like that was like where like it was like the little pebble that started like the fucking thing. Because like my first semester was good as fuck. You know, like I had done my senior project. My room was very cozy, very comfortable. I was really stepping into my creativity. Like as y'all would have seen, like I started this YouTube channel because I was like on this like grind. Like you feel me? Like this internal creative grind where I'm like, I want to start a YouTube channel because I want to rant about stuff and I want to talk about stuff because I do that anyway. So what's wrong with putting it on a platform? Whether like people watch it or not, I get views or not, it's like this is therapeutic for me, and it's like it's something fun. And like I started that for myself. Like I was doing great in my classes. Like I felt like even though most of my community had left, like they had graduated, I felt like I was slowly I was maintaining relationships in the community, like of new friends that I had developed when I had like got there, right? So I was feeling really good within like my friendships, like I was developing them, I was focusing on them like hardcore because, I feel like I mentioned in the past video, like sometimes people don't like we always worry about like romantic love and stuff like that, but I feel like we don't like consider if like we're good like people platonically. Like you feel me? Like I feel like we don't sit here and like focus on our friendships, developing our friendships. So that's what I spent for like most like spent doing like for most of like my past semester, right? And I felt really good. Like I was doing performances, I was happy, I was proud of myself. And then boom, next semester, right after winter break, where like I said I started this YouTube channel and I was feeling good, feeling great, doing okay, you feel me? And I come back, I'm thinking like, yo, like these are like the last like 3-4 months I'm gonna be here, this shit's about to be a breeze, you feel me? And then boom, my account was permanently banned. And so then I was like, fuck, okay. So I started a new account, right? Whatever. Okay, so here's like my issue, right? Like I said, it was really heartbreaking because I feel like I literally watched myself develop on that Instagram. So to start off on a clean slate was just hard as fuck, right? And it's like literally, I don't know. Like, do you ever feel like you've built your tribe? Like like you've built your tribe, you've built your community. And now all of that's gone. And it's like, hey, you're like, all this hard work you have to do, you have to start over now. And it's going to be like 10 times harder because obviously the connections and like the people that you've met over the years, like literally the years, right? Like I can't get those back. Like, and yes, although I'm talking like in a social media sense, I'm also talking like a genuine sense. Like literally I have a shitty ass memory. Also, little side note, like I said, um, and also another side note, I don't care if this sounds like super superficial. Like, girl, you clicked on my channel. Like, you go sit here and listen to this rant. Okay, cool. But anyways, it's like I had like, okay, regular side note, I had like my account like hacked before, And that was my first time, like my mistake, right? And I was like, damn, I have to start over. So then I started over, but then I got my old account back. But I was like, you know what? No, 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 no. It's okay. I'm going to start over. And like, it feels different, like choosing to start over, because like my old account was like freshman me to like maybe like sophomore me. So it's like you really saw that development. Now it would have been really fucking cute if I did keep that original page so you could see freshman me to senior me. But then I think it would have hurted way more if I lost that page. So then whatever. I started over again and I built it back up. You know, like I was still here, like I still had like my tribe, my community, like the people, like my go tours. That's what I'm saying. Like I had my go tours. You feel me? But then after they graduated, I feel like I lost that. Like, I lost like a big ass chunk of that. And so then, while trying to rebuild like my social media, it just does not feel the same. Like, you know, like it doesn't feel the same. All the connections that like the people that I've met like from like clubbing or like networking or whatever, like that's gone. I don't remember those Instagrams. I had like 800 something followers. And like now I'm down to like 350, and it's like, damn girl. And it's like, and it low key be hurting because I'm like, damn, like seeing all my other friends, like everyone else I know at like 1,000. I'm like, bitch, I was supposed to been be at 1,000. And you know, like I said, once again, this feels like super, super superficial right now. Like, but this is like literally me scratching the surface. We're gonna like deep dive into it, and you're gonna see me cry. But anyways, and it was super inconvenient, just super upsetting. And it's like, and like I'm steadily like growing her still, but it's so slow, and it makes me so sad because then I'm like, yo, like new people who come through, like they're not even gonna see how much of a bad bitch I was, like, like you're not even gonna see, you're not even here to appreciate the bad bitchery for real. Cause like you like literally like cause sending my page to like a new person or getting a new follower like on my old page, literally like you could scroll through and you can see the development. And I don't know, that's just one thing I really take like pride in, right? But whatever. Around this time when I had like lost my old account and made a new one, I had also met like a romantic interest, right? Okay. Um, I had met like a romantic interest, and that's when like things had gotten started as well because I was so upset that like I had lost my account. I just texted him. I was like, "You want to come over?" And the rest was history, but not really because obviously I wouldn't be telling you this portion if everything was happily ever after that. But yeah, right. So then I started my cute little rendezvous, and February was a cute, decent month, right? But here we get to March, the month that we are currently in, even though it's ending or whatever. Here's where things started going downhill, and I started getting like mollywopped, like boom, boom, like back to fucking back. Um, boom. So I had started a new relationship, which I literally had no experience in. Like, I've been used to like situationships and friends with benefits situations, like kind of dating, but like not dating to like get in a relationship. Like, it was strictly like dating just to date. But it's like I've never had a high school romance. I'm a senior now. I haven't had a college romance, which also like hurts, but it's whatever. Like, I'll deep dive into that later. And like this was just new to me and I really just didn't know how to operate. But like, was it that honeymoon phase was pure bliss. Honeymoon. Cuz I'm like, did I pronounce it weird just now? That honeymoon phase was pure fucking bliss. God, like if I wish I had a time machine, cuz fuck man, like literally most enjoyable weeks of my life, like low key. And like everything was cool and calm, but then doomsday, my birthday happened, right? My birthday's March 5th. I'm a Pisces. Um I okay, like I was saying, like being on campus, I definitely had to develop over time. And like I've never been like even though people perceive me as like this raw, like standout girl who's like super funny, super loud, all that shit. It's like I'm actually like really shy and like I have social anxiety. And it's like people don't believe me when I say that. Like yeah, like I may be like the funny bubbly character in like your show or whatever, but like baby, like behind the scenes, like I don't talk to people. Like, like, put me in a new environment, it's very much speak when spoken to. Like, I'm not like a go-getter, like, when it comes to like social connections, unfortunately. Like, that's why I'm like, damn, like, losing all the fucking connections really fucking like, cause like, damn, bitch. But anyway, yeah, like, I'm not like that, right? However, because I feel like I had low-key made a name for myself, like, on campus, like literally, like, my whole like aesthetic is like theme is pretty bitch in pink. Like, I'm always wearing pink. Like, my hair's like pink underneath this. Like, you can see with the pink bonnet, the pink bedroom. Like, I was like the pink bitch on campus. Like, girls was not doing pink how I was doing pink. You feel me? Like, bitch, you like literally think of the color pink, niggas would say my name at the end of the day. You feel me? It was whatever. And like, obviously, like, that was really cut. I was like, okay, maybe I'm a little bit important on this campus, even though, like, I'm still like I'm a little like, I'm kind of like shy boots. You feel me? Like, I'm a little, timid. You feel me? But anyways, I had always kept it low key. Like, I've been a girl that's very like sentimental, and I like whenever I wanted to celebrate my birthday, I always wanted to celebrate like friends or people who I feel like are really close to me. But then also I felt like at least on campus, sometimes something would always go wrong on my birthday. Like, my first birthday had went wrong because I wanted like a dinner with like my friends, but then like the dinner didn't really go as planned. Like, I'd ask them to cook. And, like, maybe you might think I'm an asshole for this, but I'm a low-key have to stand 10 toes on this. Like, I had asked, like, my friends to make, like, sweet and sour chicken. My other friends made, like, salmon, rasta pasta. Not rasta pasta, but salmon and, like, pasta. And, like, my friends make brownies, garlic bread, shit like that. And then, like, when I had got there, obviously, I was appreciative. But then I was, like, we got ready to, like, sit down and eat. And I was, like, where's the rice? Like, because I'm, like, we have, like, sweet and sour chicken. Where's the rice? Like, to eat it with. And girl, when I tell you that like sent the entire like friend group in disarray. Like, nobody was fucking with me because the bitch just was wondering where the fuck the rice was. But I mean, I've never heard somebody eating like protein without like a starch or something, like something else to go with it. Like, like, you probably be like, damn, bitch, you sound ungrateful right now. Shut up. Shut up. Cause like, you go sit here and like eat chicken with no rice, nothing else. Like, I don't know, like sweet and sour chicken with like salmon pasta that just. But yeah, anyways, right? We got past that though. Situation mediated. Like, next birthday, who? Cause I'm like, was that junior year or sophomore year? I think next birthday. Yeah, I had like a little fling at the time, so I ended up like going out to dinner with him, and then I also had like an intimate get together. No, I'm like, was this junior year, or was this sophomore year? Nope, it was sophomore year. Sorry. Yeah, and I had like a small intimate get together, like sleepover, and I had invited like a bunch of people, but like not a lot of people had come. But like my intimate, like my people had come, and it was still like a decent turnout. Cause remember, I had like the newfound connections I had, and some of the people that I have known before. So it was like them combined. Like, it was a decent turnout. Cause mind you, like the people I kind of like invited who didn't show up were like newfound connections. And so it's like, I'm gonna let it slide. Like, you feel me? So I was like semi upset about that, but it was like, whatever. You know what? Like, I see you. I see how you move. It's whatever. Water off a duck's back. Whatever. We're gonna keep it pushing. I still had a good time. Right? Boom. Then junior year, I didn't do anything because I was stressed about it going wrong. Because I feel like I always, like I said, I always get stressed out. Like, planning it stresses me out sometimes. I didn't want like a repeat of like people getting mad at me or people not showing up. And I was just like, okay, so I didn't celebrate that day. So it was like, whatever, whatever. Now, senior year. Senior year. I decided, because it's my last year, why not go out with a bang? Now, considering my people, like my tribe, like they left, right? They graduated. It's whatever, right? But I'm still like, I have like my friends, like the newfound connections have become like established connections right now, but like, my close friend group or whatever. And I'm like, now there's like the youngins that are coming in that some of my friends have like formed like friendships with. Me, I'm more like, I guess, like more so acquaintance, I guess. But like, I'm still like known enough on this campus to the point where I feel like they want to get to know me. So I'm like, I mean, like, yeah, we follow each other on Instagram. Like, you're around my friends. Like, I'm a part of different events where I see you at. So it's like, hey, you feel me? And so I wanted to, like, since I felt like, you know what? I want to go out with a bang. I wanted to have a surprise birthday party. Now you're like, Tion, how are you going to throw a surprise birthday party for yourself? Well, it's because I took inspiration from one of my friends because during like sophomore, no, like junior year, I think she was like, "Oh, I want a surprise birthday party," and so me and another friend had planned it, and it was it was kind of good. You feel me? And then, again that year she had another party, and the turnout was really good. So I was like, "Shit! Like, why don't I do the same thing for me? Like, I want a surprise party. I want to feel the love, you know." So then I told my friends, I'm like, "I want a surprise birthday party," and they're like, "Okay, girl." And I had told them this since last year, so I was like, "Y'all have time to prep and figure out everything." Boom, like leading up, people, oh my god, they're so fucking annoying. People are like, "I'm coming to your birthday party," even though I'm like, "Girl, it's supposed to be a surprise." But whatever, like I have people telling me like they're coming to my birthday party. My friends are saying like, they're inviting everybody. They're doing the work, they're promoting the party. Is cool, cool, cool. Day of, mind you, also day of, like, okay, wait, let me rewind. Day of my birthday, which was a Wednesday, right? Um, I had like went out with like my friends and like my boo, like the guy that I was dating at the time, because I wanted to see a DJ in the city. Because I thought it was really cunt that she was like DJing the day of my party, because I adore her, right? But then like I had also been upset with like the guy that I was dating, because it's like, if you like, he wasn't able to like take me out for my birthday, and I was like really sad, because I was like, "You want me to be your girlfriend and you didn't take me out for my birthday?" Okay. Like, I was a little upset at that, but I was like trying to give him grace as well, because, I think he does like freelance work, because he was like a sound designer. He is a sound designer. And like, the money just hadn't come in, and I was upset, but I was like, okay, like, like, you know what, like the day like of my surprise birthday party, you could take me out the house, we could chill, we can have like our first date or whatever, you could take me home, you feel me, like you could make up for this, you feel me. So then, I was upset at that, but like I said, water off a duck's back. Like, it's fine. I had a grand old time. You feel me? Whatever. Day of the birthday party, um, I had gotten upset with him because when he came to pick me up, he walked through that door, no gifts, no flowers, and I'm like, it's my birthday and you ain't show up, no gifts, no flowers? And you want me to be your girlfriend? Like, I'm like, oh, and like, we had discussed it later on that, like, in his past relationships, I guess, or like just in his everyday normal life, even with family, like he's not used to like getting gifts or giving gifts. So, that was like worked out or whatever, but like that had soured my mood so bad that it ruined the entire like date, right? And then also he had to leave early because he had to help family or whatever. And it was just awful. Like, it was very awkward. It ended on a bad note, but I was like, you know what? You know what? You know what? I have my party tonight, so I can't be sad. Like, I'll address this another day. It's fine. Boom. Fast forward to the night, and I'm like getting ready at my friend's house. I'm like calling like my friends and being like, I'm like, okay, how many people are there? How many people are there? Because I'm like, I'm expecting like grand, like people in there to celebrate me. Like, boom, like it's a surprise party. My friends have been promoting this for like weeks. You feel me? Weeks. I had everybody and their mama on this. And then I walk in. I show up late even because I'm like, I'm giving everybody time to get there, because like the party's supposed to start at like 10 or 11. And then I'm like, yo, like I gotta give time for black people to be late. You feel me? So then, Now, when I walked through that door, literally, like, barely anyone was there. And when I tell you that shit fucked me up. Cause one, it was one thing for people to barely be there, but it was another thing for it, like, I don't know, like, no, it's not one thing for people to barely be there. Like, it's a surprise party. So people were supposed to been filed in, stacked up, getting ready to wish me a happy birthday because it's a surprise party, you know. And the craziest, like, people came later, kinda, but that, like, you were supposed to be been here, like, you know, and like, it's like the people, like the community that I thought that I was a part of, that like I expected to show up, didn't show up. It was like random, like, people, like, there had been another party going on, which I was told, okay, mind you, the planning was for this party was also hectic because I was trying to pick a day where like I didn't have to compete with like another party, and like literally like two like the biggest parties were like happening, like, and you know, and I was like, I don't want to have to compete with that, like, because like this day should be about me, you feel me? And mind you, these were like lingerie parties. I'm like, I don't want people from like being booty butt ass naked niggas like freaked out coming to my party, like because I want you to be there for me, you know. And I don't think that's wrong. I wanted you to be there for me, to celebrate me. I don't want to be an after party for like you freaky fucks, you feel me? But that's what happened anyway. So like literally like most of the people that had been there were um like from that party, some, it was like an ABC party, anything but clothes party, and they had come over here. And the thing that annoys me about people is that like nobody, it's like no one wants to get the party started anymore. Like I was there and I was turning the party up. Like for the people who had stayed, I had turned that party up. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Like I was twerking on counters. I was asking people to dance battle me. I was giving out drinks. Like, but it's like people don't want to stay and turn the party up. It's like they'll peek their head in, and if they don't deem it like worthy, like there's not enough people in, they just dip. And I'm like, no, stay, enjoy the time, cause literally like people were like so in and out. It's like other people couldn't like gauge whether this party was like lit or not or worth staying for. And I'm like, mind you, people, like I said, for the community that I thought I was a part of, like some would come like an hour later. Like the party started like 10 something or like 11 something, and then I came like later at like 12, and like you didn't show up until like 1 or 2. Are you serious? Like that shit is so okay, but whatever, right? So then that shit just crushed me. Like literally I was so sad. I was so upset because literally I felt like a fucking idiot. I literally felt like a fucking idiot for thinking that I was important enough to have a surprise party thrown for me because clearly no one gave a fuck about me. You know, like literally, and I feel like that's where things genuinely started fucking like going downhill for me. Like I lost the Instagram account. My birthday was like still kind of good. Like birthday itself was still kind of good because I still got to celebrate with people that I loved. But then it's like, you know, then the birthday part. Then I got into an argument with a guy that I was seeing, and then the birthday party was a fucking bust. Like literally, it was so embarrassing. Like, and there's even more embarrassing shit that happened, and like that I don't even know if I want to even say right now because we're already like about to reach like 30 minutes. No, actually, I'm gonna say it because fuck it, right? Okay, so the little people that had been there at the start, right? It was a bunch of freshmen that I didn't really know, but like they kind of knew me, and so I was like, but I was thankful that they had come, cause I was like, oh, like I feel like I don't even talk to y'all that much, but like you still came to support me. Thank you so much. And then another friend group that I had that was there, like literally after I had walked in and they had all yelled surprise, everyone started leaving. And I was like, why are why are y'all leaving? Right? And then like literally I was left with like 6 people there who were like my close friends or whatever. And like I was supposed to like turn up with them, but like I was on the inside, I was devastated cuz it's like, wow. Like, mind you, like, this plan had been in the works for a minute. Like, my house that I live in, like, the dorm I live in, it's, like, the pink house. Mind you, like, I already mentioned, like, I was, like, the Miss Pretty Bitch. I'm the Miss Pretty Bitch in pink. Not was. I am the Miss Pretty Bitch in pink. And it's, like, I had planned on getting this house so I could throw a house party because I'm really obsessed with house parties. Like, like I said, like, I love movies and I love how movies portray house parties. Like, it's really, like, it's cute. It's people dance battling in the living room. Like, it's fun, you know? And, like, I really wanted, like, a surprise party here. It's, like, I secured the house. I told my friends I want a surprise party. I let them plan it. And, like, I'm, like, I have 6 people in front of me. And it's, like, wow. Okay? So then, like, some people are trickling in and out, but, like, it's like if you enter a party and see only 6 people in there, you're not really inclined to stay. So it's like, it's whatever. It was out of my hands for real. But then, like I said, some people, like, started, like, coming in or whatever. But, like I said, people were so in and out, I don't think anyone, like, was really like, yeah, this party is lit. Like, let's turn it up in the house. But, oh my God, I'm like, whoa. So that like crushed me. That devastated me. Like I said, I felt like a fucking idiot. Like I was really disappointed. I was really sad. Mind you, on top of this, like I'm not talking to my boo stinker because he got into like a whole fight or whatever. And then yeah, like that, it was horrible. Like literally, like worst birthday ever. Like, and it's such a shame that like I'm in that mentality now of like, yeah, I was stupid as fuck for thinking that I was important enough. But it's like, I mean, because who wouldn't want to think that they're important enough, you know? See, I told y'all we was going to deep dive and y'all was going to see me cry. But yeah, like, who wouldn't want to think that they're important enough to, like, think that at least, like, the community that you thought that, like, you were building back up because, like, your main people had already left already. It's like, you would have thought that at least, like, they would show up because, like I said, people will laugh in your face, kiki with you in your face. They'll support you on social media. They'll watch that story. They'll like that post. But then it's like, when it's time for you to show up for me, you weren't there. And yeah, like, literally, and like, I've been disgusted with, like, the community ever since. Like, literally, I can't. I can't. I literally just couldn't. Because, like, y'all didn't show up for me. And, like, that really hurt my fucking feelings. You feel me? So, it's like, I just can't fuck with y'all no more. And, like, it was just really disappointing, right? Day after, like, things start to set in. Like, I bawl, I cry. The birthday cake that I had, like, gotten for my birthday wasn't even, I usually get, like, the same cake. And, like, it wasn't even, like, the flavor that I wanted. And, like my birthday cake wasn't even the flavor that I fucking wanted. And, like I said, like, just mollywop after mollywop. Like, it was just like, wow, okay. Right? And then, like, the week after, me and my boo, like, we're trying to, like, talk things out. But then he's, like, mentally, like, I don't think I'm in the right space to, like, pursue a relationship right now. Like, I think, like, so I was like, okay, do you want to, like, go on a break or whatever? And he was like, yeah. And, like, we had, like, a really emotional conversation about it. And it was like, okay, like, I want you to get better. And, like, once you get better, we can get back together. Pinky promise, stamp it, kiss it. Like, we can get back together and everything's going to be okay. Like, you're still my man at heart. I'm still your woman at heart. Just go and make yourself better, right? And, like, come back to me. You feel me? And then it's like, I guess we didn't discuss, like, for real, like, what, like, we expected out of the break, because it's like, it seemed like we still had the expectation of, like, we're still going, like, after this, like, no matter, even though it might take, like, a month or so, it's like, after this, like, we're still gonna be together, like, so I think on my end, like, I gave him more slack, because I'm like, you're depressed, you're suicidal, like, if you don't feel like texting me all day anymore, like we used to, if you don't want to FaceTime call like we used to, that's fine. Because, like, I've been in that rut. But that was, like, back in, like, high school. Beginning of, like, freshman, sophomore year, like, I have, like, depressive episodes. And, like, it took me, like, a really long time to, like, try to, like, deal with that. So then, your girl used to be suicidal back in the day. And, like, thank God, like, I love life now. But it's like, like I've been through that. So it's like, if you need your space, go ahead. I put the ball in his court. Like you can contact me whenever like you feel comfortable, because I don't want to feel like I'm smothering you, because like I don't want to constantly be like, hey, just want to check in, see if you're alive, see if you're doing okay. Like, how's your progress? Did you go to your therapist today? Like, what's the vibe? Like, just smothering him every day, because I feel like I don't want. Oh, sorry, I think that's the wind. But I thought someone was screaming, and I was like, whoa. But like, like I don't know. I feel like if I did that, if I carried myself that way, it might have like made him feel like he was like in an insane asylum, just constantly under like suicide watch or some shit like that. So like, I put the ball in his court. But then putting the ball in his court led to us not talking a lot. Like, and like contrast to like the beginning of our really not of us dating, where we're falling asleep on the phone, we're texting each other all the time, we're FaceTime calls, like I'm in the kitchen cooking, I got him on the phone, we're giggling, and then like and then like he'd be over here like almost every other day, and I'm like, whoa. But it's like, like there's a shift, and I was like, okay, try to be understanding. So it would be like, oh, we might not talk all day, but then like he'll text me, and then we'll have like a small conversation, and then that was it. Then the next day, it's like we didn't text all day, and he just sent me a hope you had a good day today, and I'd be like, hope you had a good day today as well, and that's it. And then like the next day, we didn't talk at all, and I was like, oh, okay. Next day, I send him like a text asking for like pictures from like my birthday thing, because he had like pictures of his digi camera on me, and I wanted to make a post about it because my other friends had digi pictures of me, and I wanted to post their pictures, and I just was like, let me post all of them. Send him the text, did not respond to me all day. So then I was like, you know what, we need to talk. And then finally, all of a sudden, they can respond right away, and I'm like, they're like, about what? Don't fucking piss me off. But anyways, we ended up having the talk, and the talk, it ended with us being like, he's like, yeah, I can't handle this. And I was like, man, okay. Mind you, it was so fucking stressful, because like, I know this is like, this may be like a whole thing of like how I worry about how people like perceive me or whatever. But like literally, I don't pop out. Like, at least on like my college campus, people are super nosy. And like I don't like my business being out there for real, for real. If there's something that you know about me, it's because I put it out there. Like, but there's some things that I'd rather just keep secret. And I feel like that's like who I like kind of like, mess with. Like, if I kiss like a guy here, like if you see me at a party and I'm kissing a guy, like it's okay, it's whatever, like we're all human, maybe we're just hooking up. But like, can I say that he's like a solid romantic interest? No, I never say that, because then if if him and I are pursuing something romantic, but then it flops on his fucking head, I can take the L in private. You feel me? Because then you're just gonna think, oh, that was like Tian's like main squeeze for like the month. Boom, that's it. Moved, I guess she just moved on, whatever. But this guy that I was dating, like, it had always, okay, every year my school has a party called Traffic Jam. Green if you're single, yellow if it's complicated, red if you're taken. And I had like worn green like every year, and like I was like, nah, like. And also there's like another internal thing that's going on here that's at play. Like, I have been involved with like bullshit, like sneaky links, friends with benefits, like I said, and it's been bullshit. Now, these sneaky links and friends with benefits, was I hoping that they turn into more? A bit. Like, your girl's a little delulu. She's a lover girl. What can I say? Right? And it's like, yeah, like, I was really hoping that like they turn into something more. But then usually that's not what happens, and like I end up crying on my bedroom floor, because I'm like, damn, it turned out the way that I didn't want it to turn out, you feel me? So it's like I never really had a solid college love interest, but then I feel like everyone around me was getting in relationships and like having their grand old like college love story, and it's like, it kind of like kills a girl's self-esteem when she didn't have like a romantic interest in high school nor college. And I'm like, damn, like, bitch, am I unlovable? Like, I've had to have that conversation multiple times with myself. It's whatever. I feel like I am lovable, but it's just like, It gets hard on some days, you feel me? But anyways, so then I'm like, oh my god, I'm like exclusively dating someone. I get to wear red. Like literally, like I was plotting. I was like, nah, I'm gonna get me a man this year. Yeah, it's my time to fucking shine. Cause I've been through bullshit from freshman year till now. You feel me? Like now it's my turn. It's my turn. I'm chosen. You feel me? Cause everyone else got their fucking love story. Everyone else had like their little rough patch and went through some bullshit and then got their little boostinka. So I'm like, it's my turn. It's my turn. Because like literally, like when I tell y'all, from freshman year to junior year, I was going through bullshit. Like literally wrote like a 2-page love letter front back, burned it. When I tell you, like I was going through bull fucking shit. But then I was like, you know what? Things are on the up and up. You know, like I finally got me a man. So I wear red with this guy. I pop out with him. Hard fucking launch. Hard launch. Everyone's like, oh, like Tion got a man. Oh, like, you know, and I'm like, right. Anyways, though. So then, a month later, we're not together. Like, ugh, like, fuck. Like, you feel me? Like, and that shit hit me hard. Mind you, this happened during spring break, which was like last week. So the beginning of my spring break was fucking shit. Mind you, I'm stressed out because I'm in a fashion show. I'm acting in something, and then I'm also supposed to be doing a performance next month. And I've spent my entire time trying to like put together all this shit and like fit it in my schedule and all this shit. And I'm stressed the fuck out with it. And I'm like, you know what, spring break is my time to get my shit together, to relax, and like, you know, feel more refreshed when I get there, because you know, I got shit done. So then I don't know if you can say breakup because you're just dating, but break. We broke up Monday, bro. I bawled for like 2 fucking days. I cried for 2 days. Third day, like I went out with my friends, had a grand old time, and whatever. And like, you know, I was still sad. I was coping. I was doing the tarot card readings, the Twitter witches. I was looking to the Twitter witches for guidance. Like I was doing everything. Like I was listening to the "your special person wants to come back to you" subliminals. Like when I tell you, it was bad, and this was last week, right? So it's like, wow, okay, like you once again, like sucker punch after sucker punch, right? Whatever. And this is all in the month of March. And now I'm like, okay, I'm doing better now, obviously. And now my friend, she wants to have a birthday party at my house. Even though I'm still like low-key traumatized from what the fuck happened to me on my birthday, because she's March 31st, I'm March 5th. Like, I'm still traumatized from what happened. Like, and like, do you really think I want to see you have a better turnout at your party at my own house, in my domain? But like, I don't want to sound like a hater. So I'm like, yeah, girl, you can have that party. And now I'm like, I told her that I'm not going to go. She hasn't really given me a response, but I'm just going to assume that like she blocked it out. But like, we're still friends. So I'm just going to assume that like, you know, it's like I understand, girl. You know, that's how I'm going to take it. Right? And it's like, oh, also, mind you, another thing that had happened on my fucking birthday is like I also, on top of all the bullshit that was happening, I had like done a photo shoot for my big 22 like birthday thing, and like the fucking guy that I had take my pictures was completely fucking unprofessional, had me stressed out to the fucking max. A week prior, I had him take them photos, so I wanted to give him enough time to edit them, send them back to me, like let me see how they look. If I didn't like anything, I could tell him to fix it. Whoop-de-woo. You feel me? Whoop-de-fucking-woo. And then when I tell you that man did fucking nothing, no communication whatsoever, I literally had to go through my friends to fucking communicate with him. And guess what? I didn't get my pictures the day of. And when I finally did, like, literally, I was like, I need my pictures before my birthday so I can post them on my birthday. I didn't get my pictures until the day of my birthday. By the time I got them, it was like 8 o'clock. Like, literally, like, way too late to fucking post them. Even, like, I had a whole day. Like, you know? And then it's like, mind you, when I got them, they weren't even edited. They weren't even edited. So it's like, why did you keep those pictures for a fucking week? Sitting in your SD card, wherever the fuck they fucking sit. Like, you might as well just gave the pictures to me the next fucking day. So yeah, it's whatever, right? And then, like, so like I said, just sucker punch after sucker punch. And then I was really disappointed in, like, the likes that I, like, didn't get for, like, my Instagram thing. Because, like I said, like, I had, like, formed all these connections. And I'm, like, I was supposed to have, like, people supporting me, like, Big 22. Like, I had a professional photo shoot. Like, you know, like, this was, like, super... Girl, I got, like, 100-something likes on that. And, like, I was so sad. I was, like, where are y'all? Like, you know, 50-something comments. Like... I was, like, sad, because I was, like, I know I could have had way, 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 way more if I posted them shits the day of. Like, you feel me? Like, because, you know, the day of, everyone is mindlessly just, like, trying to celebrate you. Happy birthday, reposting you, posting you, fucking commenting on your thing. Like, I know I could have gotten way more support if I posted it the day of. And just posting it the next day was just lackluster. You know? And, like, you might be like, that's a surface level. And I'm like, girl, I don't give a fuck. It mattered. It mattered to me. And, like, now, like, my friend uploaded her pictures. Like, you know, like, Miss Mama, like, she uploaded, like, maybe 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. She has, like, 80-something comments on it. I know them likes are, like, at 500 something right now. And, like, you know, like, I'm always going to be supportive despite my feelings. But, like, seeing it, oh, dagger to the heart, man. I was just like, wow. Like, where was this love for me? Where was this love for me? Now, mind you, like I said, like, I don't got, like, 1,000 followers. You feel me? Like, I had to fucking start over. So, yeah, maybe it really won't compare for real. But it's like, damn, it's like that. Like, I see you getting so much love that I didn't get. And then now you're going to have a party that's jumping and lit that and everybody's going to want to come to at my fucking house. Like, this has to be some sick, cruel joke from the universe. It has to be. It has to be. Right? So I'm not even going to be there. But it's like, that's like the latest hit so far. I don't even know what's in store for me. I know that, like, Venus or whatever is supposed to come out of the retrograde, like, April 12th, and then there's a shadow period or something. And it's like, wow. Like, I've described, like, the past few events. Also, I'm behind on work. Like, me, that, like, breakup, like, literally, like, fucking tore me up, like, emotionally. Everything that I've told you, that has happened to me, has torn me up emotionally, right? Now I'm behind on work. And I'm like, man, I was planning on trying to get good grades. I'm trying to raise my GPA before I graduate, you feel me? And it's like, I'm behind on work. And it's like, I'm trying so hard to push through. But like I said, like, I feel like I keep getting hit. Every time I stand up, I keep getting hit back down. Like, literally, it's like, and then when I ask the tarot cards, right, the tarot cards want to say, this is all a part of the plan. Like, oh, this is the grand scheme of things. Like, this is just, please shut the fuck up. Like, and I get it, like, you know, most of us were going through it, like, last retrograde or whatever. Maybe I wasn't feeling it, and now it's just my time to feel it now. But, man, what the fuck? Like, you just couldn't have come at a worse time. Like, I'm literally nearing the end of my semester. I want to get myself. Like, literally, like, it's like, you ever feel like you're fucking drowning? Or, like, you're in, like, a lifeboat, but, like, the sea is, like, eating at it. Like, it's throwing it around. It's tearing it the fuck up. The boat's not gonna hold much longer. And you see land. Like, you see it. You see land. And it's like, you're trying to paddle as hard as you fucking can. You're literally, like, but it's no, I heard this thing where it's like, you know, if you're like stuck in a current or whatever, you're supposed to flow in the opposite, you're supposed to go, like, in the opposite direction, or you're supposed to float or something, because if you're, like, in some current and you're trying to swim towards, like, wherever you're trying to go, it's just gonna pull you farther out. That's literally how I fucking feel. Like, I'm pedaling as hard as I can to stay afloat right now. And it's like, literally, but the universe is like, sorry. Like, you can't go there yet. Like, like, I'm trying to go to the land of prosperity. You feel me? The weapons are forming. The weapons are forming and they are prospering. And it's like, I hate the fact that I even have to say that out loud, because literally, I'm never, like, bro, I'm never supposed to fucking fall. Never. I may hit a bump in the road, but me falling? Never. Bitch, I done fell how many times I can't even keep a count anymore. And the fact that, like, it's not even like, oh, this is just like an inconvenience of things over the months. This has happened back to back. Every week, it has fucking been something. And there's some things I'm not even telling you guys. But literally just take what I've told you and then pile that on. Like, pile another 30 pounds on. Like, like, this entire month has been nothing but stress. 31 fucking days of stress. Did I have good moments? Of course. Never gonna fucking deny that. But it's like, man, can a bitch catch a break? Can a bitch have something good happen to her? Can I get my life back on track? In certain areas, if not in all of them, And, like, I feel like this entire thing just chops up to, like, I don't know, like, it feels like love isn't in the cards for me. Oh my god, wait, stop. Not the shaky voice. Oh my god. Like, it's not in the cards for me romantically. I don't feel like I'm getting love from my community. And I feel like the community part really hits the most. Like, oh my god, like, it really hits the, like, hardest, Because it's like, romantic partners come and go. Like I said, like, I was doing okay, like, now. Mind you, most of my anger had stemmed from, like, the fact that, like, whatever had went down between my romantic partner and I, like, my anger had stemmed from, like, me being mad at, like, the ancestors in the universe. Because, like, I had, like, met him in October. Decided to chat him up, but he wasn't giving me the energy that I felt like I deserved, so I ghosted him, right? I was like, alright, I'm gonna leave it alone. Went on winter break. Like I said, I was on my creative grind. Like, I was doing that, like, the motherfucking thing. I even wrote a rap to, like, a song that, like, my friend was randomly like, let's freestyle over this beat. I wrote a rap, and I was really proud of my verse, too. I'll rap it for y'all one day, because shit, why the fuck not, right? And, like, literally, I was in my creative bag. Like, I bleached, dyed, like, stuff. Like I told y'all, like, I was journaling. I was getting into it. And then randomly, the universe, during the month of February, the universe was like, here you go. Because, like, mind you, I was alone. Because, like, literally, I was like, I don't feel like spinning the block. Like, with friends with benefits and situations, I don't feel like spinning the block. I'm tired of dating apps. Like, I'm tired. Like, if my man want me, he gonna have to come and find me, because I've been searching for a long ass time. And like I said, you're probably like, oh, Tion, you're only 22. Well, when you've been yearning for love since, like, high school, middle school, even though, like, technically you're not supposed to be, like, in love in middle school or whatever, but it's like, when you've been yearning for that, when you've been wanting for, like, when you've been wanting that because, like, of all the media you consume, like, the romantic media you consume through, like, TV or whatever the fuck, it's like, in music, when you're like, I want love for so long, it feels like fucking forever. Like, it feels like you wanted this forever, even though it's like, your life is just beginning. Like, now you can start pursuing love for real. Because now you're going to be grown. Like, you're going to be outside in the world with people who don't fucking play. Like, you feel me? Like, oh, in college, all people fucking do is play. You either find your person or you get put through the fucking ringer. And guess which one I was? The one who got put through the fucking ringer. But everybody else that I knew found their one. Man, what the fuck? Right? And so I was just mad at the universe, because I was like, what was the point? Like, you literally randomly in February, they plopped him back in my life. Like, when I tell you randomly pop, like, literally, we started randomly texting in February again, because he, like, started viewing my stories or whatever. I guess, like, and it's like, he came on, like, really strong. Like, he was like, I want you. Like, I want you. And I was like, okay, purr. And, like, I really love that energy, because I'm like, I've been used to friends with benefits and situationships who aren't sure of whatever the fuck they want. So me coming across a man who's like, yeah, I know what I want and I want you. Can you see how your girl fell for it? Now, I'm not gonna speak on a man, for real, for real. I don't know if it was love bombing. I don't know if his feelings were genuine for real, for real. But man, that was a fucking roller coaster. And I was like, what was the fucking point of plopping him back into my life, putting me on that roller coaster for a fucking month, and then plucking him back out my life? And then have the audacity to fucking say, you need to focus on yourself right now. Bitch, I've been focusing on myself. Bitch, I had been focusing on myself. You put him in my life. And I'm thinking, oh, finally, the ancestors have answered my prayers. No. Was this supposed to be a fucking lesson? Man, fuck y'all. Like, fuck y'all. Right? And so it's like, yes, that fucking hurt. That really fucking hurt. Right? And I have no choice but to move on. It's like, man, after all the journaling and crying and like preaching to the choir, like talking to the trees, like, you know, like talking to the ancestors whenever I could, the meditating, the tarot cards. It's like after all that time, like, it's like I just wasn't expecting this outcome. You feel me? Or at least you think they learned how to fucking leave me alone. Like, I'm a girl that feels deeply, and I feel like y'all know that. I mean, like, I'm crying in front of a camera. You know, they say don't fucking post yourself on the internet crying, but, like, I don't care. It's whatever. I'm documenting this so then I can look back on it in, like, a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 and be like, girl, you came so fucking far. And, like, you're just gonna be, like, so happy to, like, watch. You feel me? But that was really, really frustrating. But, it just, like, literally, like, overarching, like, lesson is, like, it feels like the lesson is, I'm not as loved as I think I am. And it hurts. Like, it really does. It really does, like, hurt a bit to, like, feel that. Whether it's true or not, the fact that I even feel that way, the fact that I feel it enough for it to come out my mouth is really what, like, you know, that hurts the most. Because it's like, if I've been through enough experiences to feel that way, is it not true? And it's like, I'm sitting here having anxiety, wanting to cry in my fucking bed. And it's like, I feel like I'm drowning. Nah, here comes the end of the episode, the end of the fucking video where now I'm like all depressed. Like, I feel like I'm drowning. Like, you know, like I said, it's like I pop my head up for air, another wave's just gonna come and hit me, and my head's back down under the water. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. That's really how I felt. Like, and like I pop my head back up, another wave comes, boom, envelops me. Like, and it's like, man, like, I want to run away so fucking bad. Like, I wanna turn off my social media, like, but it sucks because, like, that's how I'm able to reach half of the shit that I'm doing, like, and that's the thing, like, I was so proud of myself starting this senior year. Like, I'm, like, head of, like, Black Grad Performance, I'm in the fashion show, I'm in a show, like, the acting show, I'm performing in Aphrodisiac, like, mind you, like, I performed, like, my first year, like, my first and second year, and took a break off my junior year, so I wanted to come back and end it off with a bang for real, and it's like, I was so proud of all the things that I was doing, and now it's like, it's like, but now those things are, like, anchoring me, like, you know, things that I was so excited for now feel like slight burdens. But it's like, of course I don't want to back out now. I know it would hurt me way more to know that I didn't fucking follow through. Because I have been wanting to do this, you know. It's just, but like, I feel like I'm drowning and I don't know what to do. I feel like you can only turn to your friends so much. Because it's like, I mean, only you're living your life. It's like I don't want to be selfish. I feel like I feel like I'm being selfish. And it's like, man, what the fuck? Like, yo, if my ops prayed over this, I'm not gonna say y'all won. Like, you haven't won the war, but bitch, you are beating my ass in this battle. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back though. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. It's just right now, I'm just doing really shittily. I'm gonna be back though. Like, I promise you, maybe after this Venus retrograde or whatever the fuck, I'm gonna be glowing. But it really sucks that this was my experience in my last year. Like, it really sucks. Like, especially during my birthday month. Like, man, that was grimy as fuck. You couldn't have done this in, like, February or something. January, bitch. Like, you could have made my life harder back then instead of now so that I'd be thriving now. Like, my birthday month? Are you serious? And everything's just been ass. Everything has just been fucking ass. And like, I want to like delete my social medias. I want to shack myself up and focus on myself and not, and I don't want to interact with nobody unless I choose to interact with them for real. But that's not how life works. If I shack myself up, I'll be miserable. I can't delete social medias because that's how I'm in contact with half of the shit that I'm doing anyway. Like, the fashion show group chat is on Instagram. And it's like most of like the things that transpire for black grads on Instagram. It's just like, fuck. Fuck. And like, I don't know. I feel like I've spent like a good chunk of my time in this community not feeling important to be told that I was important, and then being like, all right, since I'm important, I'm gonna do this, and then to be shown like, hey bitch, you're not actually important. Like, that is so sad. That is so sad. Oh my god. And it's like, I literally just, like, I want to bawl. Where the fuck is my therapist? I tried to set up an appointment. He has yet to get back to me. It's just like, man, what do you even do? Like, usually I know I come on here and be like, hey, if you're feeling this way, like, do this. Like, just from personal experience, like, do this. This might help you. But literally, it's like, what do you even do? What do you do? Like, they ain't shit to smile about. Like, the little things in life need to be more. Because I can't find any gratitude for it. You feel me? And like, you know what? I'm gonna end this video off with things that I'm thankful for. Because maybe I need to end this off on a positive note. I have a strained relationship with my father. I feel like that's so funny. Like, yeah, like, the 3 a.m. talk, like, randomly at the sleepover, we're like, do my hair, braid my hair. I have a strained relationship with my father. I have a strained relationship with my father. However, when the guy that I was dating and I, like, ended things, I had called him, like, when I was crying, because, like, I needed all the support that I could get. Like, I called him, and that was, like, a really big step for me. And then while he was driving me back up to college, right, we had, like, such a sweet moment in the car. Something that I haven't had with him in a long time. Like, my relationship with him has been strained since, like, high school. But, like, in that moment, I was, like, at my dad. Literally, like, a scene out of a fucking movie. We're, like, in the car. And, like, you know what comes on? Taylor Swift. Never Getting Back Together. And, like, literally, like, I haven't sang in the car with my dad in forever. That's how I even got into singing. Because when I was younger, I would sing. My dad would, like, pick me up from, like, elementary school. And I would sing in his car while listening to the radio. And that's, like, how I developed my, like, love for singing. And it's, like, I hadn't sang with my dad in the car. It's so long. And, like, literally, I was so happy. I was so happy. Now, me and my dad, we still got things to work out, but damn, I was like, yo, I have my dad. You know, these are happy tears now. You know, not sad tears. These are happy tears. And isn't it great to end the fucking episode on happy tears? Um, what else? I came back to my room slightly clean because beforehand I had done laundry. I didn't put everything away, but like I came back to a nice clean environment. It was like 80 degrees on Saturday. And like I have a plant. I have a plant. I'm gonna show her to you guys next time. Her name's Evangeline. I grew her. Like I planted the seeds and she's growing, and I'm so proud because I thought that I did not have a green thumb. I was killing plants left and right. But Evangeline seems to be doing wonderful. And I also have two succulents. One is Solstice and the other is Jubilee. They're doing great as well. I potted them, like, cause they were like I got them from like some little club event on campus, and so I got like two little ceramic pots, and like I was able to like get the plants, and I hadn't put them in their pots yet for like a minute, but then I was able to put them in their pots, and they look great. You know, they got a proper watering. It was awesome. Um, Even though this aphrodisiac track is stressing me out because I need one more song. Literally one more fucking song. Most of it is finished. I literally just need one more fucking song. Which I hope I find soon. Um, but that's mostly finished. Um, what else? My dad got me peanut drops, which is like, I don't know if this is just a Jamaican thing, but like I haven't had them in a while, and he got them for me, which I was really happy about as well. Um, what else? I feel like I should like name other things. Um, I don't know. Like maybe I'll like write this shit down. I got some sugar from my mom's house, so I can finally start making my tea again. Um, I've been drinking more water. Uh, I don't know. I've been trying to be less bitter, even with everything that I've been going through. You know, cheering for other couples, you know, and I feel like that's a huge step for me. A really huge step for me. Because, you know, like, when I'm, like, seeing other couples, I'm like, man, I don't want to see that shit. Like, bitch, I'm going through heartbreak. But, like, now I'm like, period. That would be me one day, you know, which I feel like is a really big step. So, yeah. Um, I think before I started, like, crying, like, really bad, like, you can see, like, my little stuffy red nose now. You can hear it, too. I thought, like, I looked pretty on camera. Um, yeah. Um, and that's all I got so far. But, that's what I'm thankful for. I'm happy about those things. I'm grateful for those things. And, yeah. Um, pray for me that it gets better, guys. Because I'm still out there in that ocean, like, right now. I'm still out there. I'm pedaling, though. I don't know if I'm pedaling. I'm more like a float. Like, I'm floating. Hopefully, the waters will push my boat back to shore. Right? 'Cause sometimes all you can do is be. Sometimes putting in all this effort, this makes things worse. Like, sometimes you really just gotta let shit be, let shit play out. And that's my wisdom for today. You know, that's my wisdom. So this is like an hour fucking long. I mean, I always say, I'm like, I don't even know if people are gonna watch this. Once again, I have to remind myself that this is just for me. Ugh, this really is just for me. So, I mean, although I do hope that like other people watch, but just because I'm like, did I put the chapstick on weird? Probably. I don't care. Who cares? I don't know. I'm not gonna say I want to form a little community, but like, I just want to let other people know that, like, you're not alone. Or at least, like, just know that, like, there's some random girl on the internet that's going through it. And I hope you're rooting for her. That's me. I'm her. But, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for listening if you made it this far. Like, usually I only listen to, like, hour-long videos if they're, like, a video essay on some random topic. But if you made it this far, thank you so much. Like, thank you. Like, Alright, so kiss, kiss. Mwah, mwah. I hope you have an amazing day. I mean, it's like 4:20 right now. Whoop, whoop. 4:20. Hope y'all are excited for that. But anyways, like I said, kiss, kiss. Mwah, mwah. Bye, y'all.